drowning in debt. Let me tell you, sis, I want to tell you, you are not alone. The majority of us are drowning in debt. It's either one of two things. We have the mindset that we're going to be able to budget and get out of it, but realistically, we don't know how to get out of it, or we've gotten so far over our heads that we just don't know where to go or resources that we need in order to get back and get that fresh start.
All right, you guys, happy Thursday and welcome back to What's Happening. So let's be real. If you're watching this, chances are either you or someone you know is deep in debt, but let's break it down. So the average credit card debt per household is approximately $6,000 to $7,000. Student loan debt in the United States is $1.7 trillion or a little bit more. And 63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And when you hear all of those numbers, the thought that comes to my mind is stress, anxiety, marriages falling apart because of financial problems, people's dreams being delayed. A lot of young people are saying they don't think that they'll ever be able to see themselves purchasing a home. But here's the twist. Over on TikTok, people are airing out all of their debt. And some people are actually coming up with solutions and ways to try to get out of it. But some people just don't see a way out. So let's take a listen to what some of these people had to say.
Hey y'all, so let's talk debt, specifically credit card debt. I am $30,000 in credit card debt. Yeah, I know. Let's talk about it.
I've got $87,000 of student loans, and now the government is like, pay up, no mercy, no support. This country sets us up for failure. They handed out student loans to 18-year-olds with no real world guidance, and now they're shocked that we're drowning. And we even talk about the interest, because my interest rate is about 6% on my student loan. That's after I consolidated them. It used to be 6.5%. My $87,000 used to be about $65,000. With the way that interest is on my student loans, it is growing faster than I can even pay it off. And now they're gonna garnish wages, wreck us, and punish us while refusing to cap interest rates or fix the system. It's not justice, it's exploitation.
Student loan debt is definitely out of control, but this next TikToker gives some really good advice, and it's only just 4 words. Let's take a listen to what he has to say.
Sit the fuck down. Sit your ass down. See, that's some of our problems. Everybody got ADHD. Gotta be over here and you gotta be over there, spending money all the time. And look, if you got it like that, I ain't talking about you. Go ahead, big money. But the rest of us and all the shit you see on Instagram, TikTok, people living lavish and doing all kind of crazy stuff, be on credit cards and personal loans, not getting paid off for months. I know a girl right now, 3 kids, no baby daddy, she got a new car, and somehow she in Rome for the week on a warehouse salary. Now look, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just a little concerned. Hey, I'm just saying, if you going on vacation and you ain't paid your car note, don't be mad when you ain't got a car when you come back. Just imagine going to Disney World, the happiest place on earth, and financing a pair of Mickey ears for 25% interest. Are you really happy? And I used to be wondering how everybody able to go everywhere, do everything all the time, everybody. And now I got my answer. Credit cards, personal loans. Go look up the credit card debt statistic. It might scare you. Save your money, cause when you're broke it ain't funny.
Kayla and I am drowning in credit card debt, and I don't ever recommend Capital One credit cards to my worst nightmare. Over $8,000 worth.
Now, you can't blame the credit card companies. I mean, They don't force your hand to actually use the card, so I wouldn't blame the company. But this next young lady, I think she's 24 years old, and she gives some really good advice on how she manages her money.
I organize my money as a financially responsible 24-year-old. My salary flows into my checking account where I like to keep around 1 month's worth of expenses. After that, I have 5 different savings accounts. These are all high yield savings accounts that I use to save for some different savings goals. First, my emergency fund is fully funded, and then monthly I have auto transfers set to go from my checking account to the other 4 savings accounts to save for things like vacations, holidays, car insurance and maintenance, and what I like to call my fun money sinking fund. I also have a separate savings account to save for a future home down payment, which I contribute to monthly as well. I put all of my spending onto credit cards because you know I love the credit card points. I use my Bilt Rewards card for rent and dining and my Capital One Venture X card for all other spend, and have auto pay set up on both so that I never forget to pay off my cards in full. Every week I sit down for 10 minutes and track my spending into my budget template to keep an eye on my spending and make sure that I'm not overspending on my credit cards. On the investment side, I have a solo 401k, and then I also invest in a taxable brokerage account every month. I really prioritize investing as much as possible at this point in my financial journey. Managing my money doesn't take me very long every month, but it has helped me hit some pretty big financial goals over the past few years.
So now she definitely seems to be implementing a really good plan to stay afloat. But you've got some other TikTokers who said that the amount of debt that they have is ruining their lives.
Being in debt is single-handedly ruining my life right now, and I am trying so hard to get out of it. If you're new here, my name is Casey. I'm a 30-year-old work-from-home mom of 2 girls who also owns a farm, and I am currently in $58,000 worth of debt, ranging from credit card debt all the way to personal loans. I am trying to pay that debt down so my family can have the calm, present, non-overstimulated mom that they deserve, because I am just struggling so hard. I literally have $2 to my name until I get paid on Friday.
Now, she mentioned that she only has $2 until she gets paid. There are some people who are commenting and saying that this is people's indirect way of begging for money on TikTok. So, they'll throw out and say that, they're in debt, they're broke. They'll sit up and fake cry and hope that someone will say, "What's your Cash App?" And people will start sending money. But let's zoom out for a minute and let's talk about why are some people even in this mess? Is it because wages haven't kept up with inflation? Would you say that credit is too easy to get for some people but hard to manage? Or is it because financial literacy is barely or not at all taught in the school systems? But I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. What is one thing that you would sacrifice to lower the amount of debt that you have? I've heard some people say that they would sell their home, maybe just catch the bus. Another girl just said she would even just live out of her car for a year, take showers at the gym that she has a membership at, and just eat frugally on the fly. But drop down in the comments, you guys. Let me know your thoughts about all of this. And as always, thanks for watching.